A special treat for us this hour. We're being joined by Mike and Kelly Boland of the Boland family. A miracle today. That kind of sums it up, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Where you guys have come over the past year. So take me back to that. Take me back to that day.
Do we have to?
It was actually, a typical day for us. The only thing that was not, but actually for Southern Gospel artists, this kind of is typical. We'd had a little bus trouble the night before, so we were traveling during the day when we should have been traveling at night. We were scheduled to have already been there when it took place. We'd had a little bus trouble. We were in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we just stopped to get lunch, and we were, headed to the venue, and we were excited to be with good friends, Jeff and Sherry Easter and Triumphant Quartet, and just a normal day, a really average day for us. And I was in my bunk asleep, and I wasn't feeling real great, so I went to lay down, woke up, and to the jolt of us hitting the back of that tractor trailer, everybody else was up front. Mike doesn't even remember what happened, because of the head injury. So it was just, it was a bright, sunny, beautiful summer day that no way to see it coming.
Now, as I understand, what actually took place was there was a truck weigh station, and trucks were backed out onto the interstate. Is that pretty accurate?
That's right. I think they were almost a half a mile stopped out in the interstate, to the site where we collided with the semi. We're in rush hour traffic,
wow.
The busiest traffic day of the year, and the whole traffic was going 60 miles an hour. So we hit the truck at 60.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they making any changes to that setup as a result of that?
They closed the weigh station for a few months, and I'm not sure if it's open now or not. And they were going to rebuild and install new equipment. And that wouldn't happen again. We hope.
Sure. Sure. Well, it's really hard for me to even see you guys sitting here today in one piece, out doing what you're doing, singing. Kind of take us through this past year and what a journey that has been for you.
Well, the recovery process has just been, we've been blessed our lives to be very healthy. So this has been just a whole new eye-opener to people that are going through sicknesses. And it's taken us several months to get to the point where we could travel again. We had to move in with my mom because I was Mike's worst nightmare.
Bless you.
I'm just kidding. I'm not listening, Mom. But we had to live there for 4 months because I could not climb steps. I was a back brace, wheelchair, walker, all of that, physical therapy.
All of it.
So she had a room on the first floor that, a bedroom, so we could we took over her house. And we have 3 daughters, and neither one of us could take care of the kids for, months. So it's just been a process of trusting God, not knowing from week to week if they were going to tell you needed surgery or from doctor's appointment to the next one. And, Mike having to just sort of literally lay in bed for several months because of his brain injury and to get up. He would try to get up and do anything normal, and an hour of normal would be 2 hours in the bed with a headache. And
wow.
It's somebody asked me if we prayed for patience, and I said absolutely not. I don't recommend it if you're out there. But but what we've learned is that God was with us every step of the way, and looking back, we just see His faithfulness in so many little details, and we are thankful for God's people and the love that they've shown us. We would get cards literally every day for months, or emails. Wow. And there would be so many times that we would get really discouraged and think,
that's what kept us going.
Yeah, where is God? What are we doing? We just wanted normal back. Mm-hmm. And there were so many times that we would get a card or an email or a Facebook message, and somebody would just remind us of our own songs. And that, that really gets you when your own songs preach back at you. So we just are thankful for all that love that we were shown. And
it almost seemed unprecedented, the amount of love that the Southern Gospel community reached out with. I know there was a big benefit at TBN.
Right.
Bill Gaither, and pretty much anybody who was anybody in Southern Gospel music was attending that. And obviously they raised money to help. And I know there were other benefit concerts across the country. Weren't there?
And you know what? We never can thank people in Southern Gospel, Singing News, just Bill Gaither, for everybody, for God has really just, through that time, not only did He heal us, but He just really showed us, that He could provide. You don't really know how big God is to you. You need His healing and you need provision, and God used His people to really pour into us through those months, financially, spiritually, and I could be on the air all day today, but I can never thank people enough for the love they showed our family.
Absolutely.